After you hear my story, what I'm about to say won't surprise you, but I do have to do this. So, did Mom really like Dickie better? Think about it. All right. It was middle of the winter. My wife and I were heading north to go skiing in Vermont and visit with some friends. Anybody who knows what it's like on a Friday night going north back before the economy had tanked, it's a sea of red lights, a river flowing up and down the hills going north. There's a white river flowing south, but it's not nearly as slow or as long and tedious as that one going north. Now, I come from a part of the country where we have something on our highways you do not have here in New England. Laws. So needless to say, with this frustration that I normally feel driving in New England, and my natural compulsion for justice and standing up to bullies, my wife was driving. And we were talking about work. We happened to be in the same profession, so we had stories to share between our companies, and we were working our way north and really hoping to just get there, have a drink, kick back, and visit with our friends. That's when the lights in the back behind us even bothered my wife, which tells you how close that car was. And I started getting antsy, and I grabbed the mirror to give a hint, and it didn't help. Before I finish this story, I have to tell you that what I'm about to say should not be done. Do not do this yourselves at home with or without adult supervision. I got so aggravated with the driver behind me that I expressed visually my contempt. That's when the sea of red turned blue. Yes, that vehicle was being manned by one of Vermont's finest. And of course, my wife decided that everything I'd ever done to her, with her, or about her, this was a good time to take it out on me. So I knew I was in the doghouse. You shut up and you sit there. I'll do the talking. So she pulls the car over. Be quiet. And I'm fuming. And I'm thinking, you know, this is my protector back here, and I have to be protected from him. This is wrong. I don't like this. And the wife, of course, is mad at me too. So I'm not happy with the world. And the officer comes to the door, and he sticks his flashlight in, and my wife says, "Is there something wrong, officer?" And the officer says, "No, ma'am." "Sir, do you have a problem?" And this was my time. I was told not to talk, but I never listened to that. So I got to make this good. I got to get my point across. I got to have my day in court in a few seconds. And in the back of my brain was this sound that said, "Kunta kinte, always leave your enemy an out." What did that mean? Oh, okay. So I said it. I was frothing at the mouth. I says, "Yes, I do, officer. I have a problem. There was a car behind us. I don't know who it was, but he was so close to our bumper that paint was dropping between them. He endangered the life of my wife, myself, my family, and every car around us, and I want you to get out there, find that guy, get him off the road because he doesn't belong behind the wheel of a car." "Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate your time." He got back in his car and he drove away. Now, I want to say this about that police officer. This could have gone very differently. That man deserves my respect. He made a mistake, and he knew that he made a mistake, and he handled it properly.